All right, friends and new people that have joined. So, I want to share with you this class ring that I bought recently and I found the owner. So, let me tell you the story and here we go. So, this class ring is from a school named North Posey High School. Their mascot, I had a call on my phone, I had a text on my phone. Their mascot is the Vikings. And the owner of this ring, it's a girl's. It's a pink stone, has her name on it right on top, and her name is Tristen. And then it has like diamonds around the stone. I'm not sure if they're real or not, but that's not um that's not important. She graduated in 2011 and she was, I think, in music. It has music on there. Maybe she was in band or something. Okay, so when I bought her ring, right away I check out the name. It's got her name on the inside. Her full name is on the inside. And I went on Facebook to look for her, and um, I found her, like that, fast. Um, I messaged her, and I didn't get a response. I messaged her husband, no response. Then I went to like a family, a relative, someone with the same last name. Excuse me. And so I found somebody. Happened to be her aunt. Why do I always get the aunts? And anyway, hold on. So I text the aunt private messenger, on messenger, and I said the same thing I tell everybody. I found a class ring and I'm looking for the rightful owner. I was wondering if you would help me find them. I just saw your last name and um it matched the owner's name. Also, you posted recently on their page, so I just figured, you knew them. Anyway, so we started messaging back and forth and she started asking me questions. Um she asked me questions. Question after question after question after question. My goodness. I was like, oh, it's going to be one of those people that wants to ask the 20 questions. So, in every question, I have my answer. I mean, all I do is buy, research, and return. So, she asked me, well, where did you find it? And I told her I bought it. And then she says, well, how do I know you bought it? Are you sure? I need proof. And I said, I bought it. This is what I do. This is my hobby. I buy class rings and then I research and then I return to them and I don't ask for anything in return. But I'll get to that part because there's something about that a little later. And then she said, well, can you show me a picture of the ring? And so sure enough, I took a picture and I showed it to her and I sent it to her. And then took a couple of hours and then she came back and said, that is my niece's ring. I explained to her that prior to contacting her, I contacted this other lady or girl or female. And she said that it wasn't her ring, that Tristen had her ring. And that was it. And then that person, like, messaged me and then she didn't message me no more. And I think she blocked me because I couldn't message her back. So under her ring, it has her name, her middle initial, and her last name. And I just couldn't let it go. Like, I couldn't just say, okay, she has it. Okay, well, maybe it's not hers. But in my heart, my instincts told me it's her ring. I mean, it has her full name on it, and I even went on classmates.com and I found her name there and I found that she goes to that school. And I just kept saying, no, it's got to be hers. And so the aunt came back and she says, well, I need proof that you bought it. You know, to me, if somebody called and said, Richard, I found your class ring, I'd be excited. I'd be like, well, what do I do? What do I do? Tell me where you're at. I'll go over there, and I'll give you anything, a reward or something. And if they said no, don't worry about it, I got you. No, I'm the type, I have to give something in return because that to me they found my ring. I'm excited. I don't care where they found it, who had it, where they went, what have you. I got my ring back, and that's all that matters. But some people are not like me. We're all different. So, you know, when I'm returning the rings and they're asking all these questions, I mean, I got nothing to hide. I just want to give them their ring back. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she kept asking me questions and questions and questions, and I kept telling her, "Look, I just want to give her the ring back." She goes, "Well, I'm asking questions for my sister, which is her mom." I said, "Well, let me talk to the mom." And she says, "Why do you want to talk to the mom?" To me, I was like, "Well, the mother, that's her daughter. I mean, I just like to ask her questions." Anyway, so later on, I said, "You know what? I'm just gonna send her the receipts." Well, not yeah, receipts. So I had bought it on eBay, and so the I went on eBay and I took a screenshot of the little posting. It had the picture of the ring and it had the name and the date and it had the price that I paid for it, and yeah, and that was my proof. So I took a picture and I sent it to the aunt, and then all I heard were crickets. I didn't hear her again. I didn't hear from her. She didn't ask me questions anymore. And but why do I have to prove? Why do I have to prove these things when I sent her a link to my group on Facebook? I sent her pictures of the ring. I told her who I was. I explained to her my mission. I explained, that I don't want anything in return. You know, if I would, and then she says, "Well, you sound like scam." What? I said, "Scam? I ain't no scam." I mean, here I am. If I was scam, I would have been asking for money to replace what I spent on, you know? But I didn't. I don't. That's not my mission. I'm not here to collect money from people to get their rings back. But again, shipping and handling there's an update on that. So, all right. So then finally, um, I told her, I said, I'd really like to speak with Tristen, if anything. And maybe not the mom, but I'll talk to Tristen. She's the owner of the ring. And as soon as I hear from her, I said, I'll make arrangements to send it to her and it'll be back on her finger in no time. Finally, later on, she said, okay, Tristen will Message you. I said, great. So sure enough, Tristen did message me, and we were chatting on Messenger, and she said, "Yep, that's my ring." And I told her, I said, "There was a lady before your mom who told me that you had your ring, and this one wasn't yours." She goes, "Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It was a mistake." When she told me that, I just assumed I had it in my jewelry box. But when I went to go look for it, it was nowhere to be found. And I was shocked because I knew I had it. Well, I think I thought I had it. But I'm glad you had it. And I told her, I said, after your aunt, the way she asked me questions and didn't believe me and called me scam, I was going to give up. I was going to say, you know what? I don't need to take this from her or anybody else. I'm not like that. I'm not a mean or rude person. All I'm trying to do is the nice thing of returning a class ring. And I said, and she says, well, I'm happy that you didn't give up because that is my ring. I said, perfect. Now I'm happy that it turned out to be a happy ending. So we'll work on it, and we'll work on arrangements to get it back to you. All right? And that's the story. So let me show you her ring again. Close up. Beautiful ring. It's pretty. And it just seems like she didn't have it that long. And then also, she did tell me that she feels that someone took it from her jewelry box now that she thought about it, because it was possibly during the move, because they did steal from her home or something like that. And that's it, really. She did ask me how I found it, and I told her I bought it online on eBay. And that's where I buy all the class rings. So, all right. Well, thank you very much for listening to my story and the story of Tristan's class ring. And she'll be having it soon. And when she does receive it, then I'll do an update on the video. Okay. Thank y'all for listening. All right. Bye. There's Tristan's ring.